Welcome back to my channel. Welcome guys, I really appreciate you coming back to my channel. Today we're going to be using pizza. Yes, it's just a fun and a delicious dish to make. So let's get right into the video. So you're going to start with 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour in your bowl. This will just make like enough large base if you want a large pizza. If you want just a small pizza, just do 1 cup, and then you add in 2 teaspoons of sugar, it's just a pinch of salt. I put it in a teaspoon so that you can see it's a pinch of salt. And then in your small cup, it's just a 250 milliliters. Put in just 100 millimeters of water, and then you put in your yeast, just 1 teaspoon of yeast in your warm water and stir it up. So now you take your wet mixture, you pour it in a dry mixture, and then you start mixing up together. If you feel as if like your dough is dry, don't worry, it will mix up. Just keep on mixing it up because we don't want a wet or a too dry mixture. If it is too dry, just add in little bit drops of water. Well, just give it a good mix. It will feel sticky on your hands, but just keep on mixing. Then clean your surface up and just layer up with flour. This will help you to knead your dough and it will not stick on the surface. Now pour over your mixture onto the floured surface, so that you can be able to start kneading your dough. Kneading your dough is very important whenever you are doing like bread kind of baking, because this proteinizes your bread and it helps to like for it to rise, to leaven. It proteinizes it and it stretches, and it just makes it very nice and all soft and delicious. So give it a good knead. It will feel sticky, but keep on kneading. It won't be that much sticky. Just avoid the stickiness with flour. At this point, your dough is very perfect. It may feel a little bit sticky, but you will feel the different kind of stickiness. This is the perfect stickiness that you need. I don't know even that makes sense, but it's the perfect stickiness that you need. Just shape up your dough very nice and neat, and you just transfer it into a greased bowl. Just grease it with oil and wrap it with a clean or a dry clean cloth, and you will be good to go. And just set it aside to rise. So I'm just taking some excess oil from the side of the dishes from the dish, and I'm just patting it onto the dough so that it can have some oil. This helps to lock in moisture into the dough. So this is the part where we now cook your meat as your meat topping. You can use whatever meat you like. You can use bacon, you can use ham, you can use chicken, you can use beef, any meat you like. And now I'm doing my mince. I want my pizza to have some mince. And if you have pepperoni too, you can use it. But then I'm using what I have because since we're on lockdown, I don't want to risk my life going to the shops just for bacon because I want a bacon pizza. No, I just use what I have. So you just wanna cook up your mince up until it is well cooked. As you know, mince is very quick to cook, and it just take 2 minutes and then you're done. Just give it a good stir. Add in your garlic. You can avoid this step if you don't want to, but I like my mince with garlic. Actually, all my mince with garlic. Just give it a good stir, and then you add in your barbecue sauce. It's either use barbecue sauce. If you do not have barbecue sauce, your marinade. If you do not have a marinade, you can use your tomato sauce. This makes this mince to be a little bit moist, not too dry. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You do not season your mince, and you will see why I say do not season your mince. So we are done with our mince, and now we are going to do our tomato sauce. The sauce that is our base, and which is very, very important, because without this tomato sauce, I'm telling you, you have no pizza. your pizza won't be nice. So what I'm doing here is I'm cooking my own tomato sauce. If you can, or you do have the tin sauce, the canned tomato sauce, you can use it, but unfortunately I do not have. I am making my own, as I say. So I just want to cook up my tomato sauce. I do not add any oil, I just put it as it is, and I just cook it for like 2 minutes. Cook the tomato for 2 minutes, and then I add my spice right here. I just added my own mixture of spices, and then I go ahead and add just a tablespoon of paprika, a tablespoon of salt, and just a pinch of black pepper. You can skip this if you do not have black pepper, and I just give it a stir. This is it's too salty. Reason being is it's our base and we want our base to have more flavor, so it is too salty. That's why we didn't season the mince. By seasoning I mean putting your spices, your salt and everything. That's why I didn't put any salt or spice into the mince. So this right here is it was too salty, and you understand it when you do your own pizza. Just leave it to like fry or boil or simmer, whatever it is. Just let it like cook a little bit. So I just add in my tomato sauce to make it have like a little bit of tomato flavor. I just put 1 tablespoon of tomato sauce. You don't want to put too much of tomato sauce because it's going to make your tomato sauce too sour. Just mix it up. As this tomato is busy simmering, just add 1 teaspoon of flour, just 1 teaspoon of flour, and 4 teaspoons of water, cold water, and you mix it up. This helps your tomato sauce to be thick because you don't want a runny tomato sauce. This will just like run all over your pan and all over your oven, and it's going to be a disaster. So we just want something thick that will stick. So this flour, it's like your glue. You know, it makes your tomato sauce to be thick and it will stick on your base. So if it is too thick, you can just add a little bit of water, and I just added Italian herbs. If you do not have herbs, you can skip this process, this step. You can skip it. Just give it a good mix, and as I said, if it's too thick, just add a little bit of water and mix it up. It will be fine. So now my dough has rise whatever the term may be. Now my dough is well raised or well risen. I just want to give it like a quick knead before I roll it up. So I just give it a little bit of shape, a little bit of round shape. The thing is, with pizza, with homemade pizza, it doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to have that perfect round shape, as long as the pizza is nice and it is perfectly and wonderful. I'm telling you, you do not need a perfect round pizza. So now I just floured the surface of my dough and I rolled up. I don't have a roller, so I'm using a cloth. We improvise, guys. We improvise. So the method which I'm rolling in, it is roll and turn, roll and turn. So I roll and turn, and I roll and turn up until I get the thinliness, or it depends on how thin or how thick you want your dough, your crust to be. If you want your crust to be too thick, you will see by the side of your crust, and if you want it to be too thin, you can roll it up to be thin. And remember, how thick or how thin you want it will determine the size of your pizza, whether it's going to be a large or a small or a medium. As you can see, it is very elastic. This is how I want my crust to be. Woo! Somebody got a perfect shape. But it doesn't need to be like this, guys. It can be any shape. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. That's the point. So you just go to grease the perfect pan. By perfect, I mean the pan that will fit your size of your crust, and you just grease it with oil or with a spray and cook if you have a spray and cook. But I just greased mine with a spray and cook, and I transferred my dough into my pan. Whoops, I'm still wearing my pajamas. But it's the morning, so yeah, what gives. So now we are just going to start and making our pizza. This is the most exciting part and the part that I love the most. So this is my sauce. As you can see, it's not too thick and it's not too wet. This is the consistency you need from your sauce, okay? So now you're just going to spread it like butter on bread. you spread it across your pizza, and make sure that you get the edges with this sauce, because you don't want your edges to dry out. So this sauce helps your edges not to dry out, and make sure that you get the edges very well and very good. As I said, pizza, it's just a fun and a creative dish that you can make. You do not need to you can do whatever you like with pizza. Any kind of toppings you want. You can do your ham and pineapple, your bacon and pineapple if you want bacon and pineapple, anything, as I'm telling you, anything. So now I just put in my mince in my pizza, because it has cooled down a little bit, but then I just put it and voila. So now I just add in some cherry tomatoes. If you do not have cherry tomatoes, you do not need to put them. You can skip cherry tomatoes. You can put anything that you want, anything that you have from your fridge. And then peppers, your green pepper and your red pepper and your yellow pepper, they are essential. You can put them, but if you do not have your red and your yellow pepper, you can always put your green pepper only. So right now I'm putting in my green pepper and my red peppers. This adds more flavor into the pizza. So I for my pizza not to be too dry, I just add in a little bit, a dash of 1000 Island salad dressing, and yes, voila. Now I'm going to add in my white cheddar and my regular cheddar and my mozzarella cheese. Just sprinkle on top of your toppings, because this is the top, the cherry on top of the cake. Your cheese is the cherry on top of your cake. If you know what I mean, you just want to put in your cheese last. Make sure you cover it good all over your pizza. When you're done, just sprinkle a little bit of Italian herbs. If you do not have Italian herbs, you can skip the process. You can skip the method, or skip whatever that you need to skip. If you do not have Italian herbs, just skip it, and then whoop, into the oven it goes. And then you just bake it for a good 10 minutes. 10 minutes, and you need to check your crust underneath whether it is golden brown. Then this is your pizza and it is done. Enjoy, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I love you all. Please stay tuned for more delicious recipes.